New England has always been associated with strangeness and folklore. Lovecraft, when explaining his fascination with the area, once said about the ancient lonely farmhouses of backwoods New England, "It's the night black of Massachusetts legendary, which packs the macabre kick. None can deny the existence of a profoundly morbid streak in the Puritan imagination." The area we are exploring tonight fits this description and is the epitome of his words. The Bridgewater Triangle region encompasses a stretch of New England with stories of the paranormal, cryptid, and general unease of the shadowy unknown. From large flying creatures to ghostly apparitions, there is no end to the lore here. The land has been explored and exposed numerous times, but stories still surface with every new trek into the obscure. This episode will delve into some local lore and landmarks, along with some recent personal encounters within my home state of Massachusetts, which has a native history that stretches back thousands of years into the past. One night, not long ago, we went to Anawan Rock, located off of Route 44 in Rehoboth, Mass., a site where Chief Anawan and his men took refuge as King Philip's War was winding down. He was tracked down by Captain Benjamin Church, captured and beheaded, thus ending the war. Although Church promised to spare Anawan's life upon his capture, he was ultimately executed. This area has been the site of strange screams and shouts in Algonquin dialect, the phrase "stand and fight" heard, while others experiencing phantom campfire smells and a general haunting feel while out on the rock. We did not encounter any phantom shouts or smells that night, but pitch black at night when we visited, it gives off a very uncomfortable sensation of being watched, with noises all around in the dense woods surrounding the landmark. Heading a little further up the road, we sat for a while at the World War II Memorial on Route 44, hearing strange noises like someone came and leaned against the railing to watch us while we were there. If you are in this area and you'd like to talk to us, if you want to come up. What in the fuck was that? The most unexpected event of the night was in the cemetery behind the memorial. A beautiful graveyard with forever lights twinkling everywhere. We came upon a gravesite with its wind catchers spinning rapidly in the still night. Stopping to do an EVP session, we caught the following voice, which sounded like a confirmation to what we were asking.
Is Mrs. Orlev here?
Is somebody here? Can you move this again?
No other items moved in the quiet dark, and it seemed to us like the wind catchers beckoned us over every time we walked near, spinning rapidly and then slowing to a stop when we got closer. On the other side of the triangle, during a session at a private location, in which the owner of the establishment and its workers see shadowy figures and ghostly apparitions, the following EVP was caught. See why such a simple word like red came across, and shocked us both.
He is completely gone. So if he's recording in the other room, do you want to say the word red to him? Or any color, maybe? If you didn't want to tell us who you were.
Some people have reported seeing a woman here. Are you that woman? Did you work here or live in this area at some point?
Red?
We stepped outside, leaving a digital recorder running, and it seemed to us whatever was there that night felt more comfortable stepping out of the shadows while alone in the room, to make itself known. Growls and murmurs echoed across the empty room.
Stepping outside, just leaving this running. Coming back in.
Yeah, that was us at the door.
Ghosts run rampant in the darkness here in New England for those who want a glimpse behind the veil. The epicenter of the strange seems to emanate from the Hockomock Swamp, a mystical wetland filled with a bleak and murderous past. Some say that as a final holdout for the Wampanoag during King Philip's War, this expanse was cursed, and many who have ventured out there tend to agree. There have been sightings of all types, from tall, hairy Bigfoot-type creatures to unnaturally large and out-of-place animals, such as enormous panthers and snakes as round as telephone poles. The swamp today still gives off an uncomfortable feeling. There are theories that it's a vortex into another dimension, with strange glowing orbs being seen at night over the swamp, UFO sightings, and peculiar calls in the gloom echoing throughout the bog. Some say that New England has always been unsettling. Stories of witches burned and lands ravaged by war. As one of the earliest settlements in the New World, there is not a town or city without its own legend. Each tale and story familiar to its inhabitants who live, surrounded by it every day.